So it's been a little while since the inner field trip has come out, and it's won multiple awards. And I'm proud of the achievement and proud to be recognized. I'm also proud of the ways in which different readers have been able to go through the inner field trip. It's a 30-day program that you do on your own. And for some people, they've been able to go through the 30 days, no problem, and will go on multiple field trips or inner field trips using the guidance in the book. Now, there's others who have gotten part way or finished a few days and have given up. And it could be a whole bunch of reasons why they've done so. And I often hear from people who say, I tried my best. I got through the first 7 days, the first 15 days, or so on, and then either life got in the way or something else happened. And so when that happens, when someone's not able to finish the 30 days, then the guilt sets in, and so does the shame and disappointment. Well, the inner field trip, I always say that we should honor all the emotions that come up, and we don't need to stay stuck there. Because often what we try to do on our own, where we fail in that effort, it means that we need community. And so I'm inviting you to check out a new offering that is being offered in our online community called the Basecamp. And this is a community of practice I call the group Grotto. All right, so what is a grotto? I mention it in the book itself. And the grotto is a cozy place that you go to in order to find time for yourself and to be able to stick to your goals and to focus. And so within the online community, I've created a special tent called the group Grotto, where we will do the activities in the workbook together as a community. So this is how it's going to work. If you are a member inside the Basecamp, you will have access to a tent called the group Grotto. Now, this is a bonus with your membership, and so you'll get complimentary access to that tent. And of course, if you're not already a member inside the Basecamp, you can always go to our website at innerfieldtrip.com and become a member. And every month, what I'll do is share with you the theme of the month, along with doodling and journaling prompts. And then the last week in the month, we'll get together over a text-based gathering, which will be conducted live inside the group Grotto tent, and be able to connect with each other and share what has happened. Now, if you've been a member in the Basecamp for quite some time, you'll realize that this community of practice that I'm doing, in which you have the option to join or not, as a complimentary access as part of your membership, is an amalgamation of a few different offerings that I had in the past. So if you've been a member inside the Basecamp for some time, you may remember that we did Essential, which was a 30-minute live gathering where we did 15 minutes of doodling and 15 minutes of journaling. There was also another offering that we did called Hydrate and Huddle, where we talked about a random topic each month. Well, all of this is being smushed together and merged together so that we do all these activities together in community, but on a specific theme. So here's how it will go. Week 1 in the month, I will share with you what I call a briefing. This will be delivered by video or text, where you can then understand what is the theme of the month. Again, some of those themes will come from the best-selling book. Sometimes I'll introduce some new themes that are not in the book at all, as I test out new themes and new prompts for a volume 2 of Inner Field Trip. In week 2 of that month, I will then share a doodling exercise. Again, it might come from the book, or it might be a brand new one that I'm testing out. And then what you'll do is you'll doodle. You'll find a time during that week to doodle and then share the results of that doodling inside the group Grotto. In week 3, you'll get some journaling prompts. And as usual, you'll read through those prompts, find a time in that week to journal, and then report back a summary of your discoveries. What did your inner oppressor reveal to you? And you'll share that summary with the rest of the group. And then finally, the fourth Sunday in each month is Hydrate and Huddle. We'll gather together in a 45-minute session, and that's up from 30 minutes from what we did before. And we'll share with each other through a live text chat that's offered in the group Grotto, where you can share overall your feelings about the theme and what your inner oppressor had revealed to you. Remember, access to the group Grotto is complimentary if you are a member inside Inner Field Trip's online community called the Base Camp. As long as you're a member, you will get access to the community of practice, including the briefings, the doodling and journaling prompts, and the Hydrate and Huddle, which happens on the fourth Sunday in each month. And just because you're a member inside the Base Camp doesn't mean that you have to participate every month. If, say, one month you're like, yeah, I have the space, I have the capacity to do so, or, hey, I love that topic, yes, I want to explore that, then join in. And if it's not something you want to do, then don't opt in. One way to be successful in participating in the group Grotto is to schedule a can't miss meeting with yourself. This is something I advise, and you'll find that in the Inner Field Trip book. And you can review that chapter in order to remind yourself of how to create that can't miss meeting with your inner oppressor. You can aim to dedicate the same half-hour time slot every week. You may say that, hey, every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. I can participate in doing the exercises that come out each week. Or maybe it's Sundays at noon. You choose the time that works for you. Another option would be to choose a time once a month where you set aside an hour and a half, and you do all the activities from the previous 3 weeks on that particular day. So maybe Saturdays at 9:30 p.m. is your time where you can really dedicate to doing the activities, to not only viewing the briefing, but also doing the doodling and journaling prompts. And remember, you can participate in Hydrate and Huddle, which takes place in the fourth Sunday in each month, either live with everyone else, or you can catch up later on in the week by popping in, reading through the thread, and then adding your replies. And just a reminder that Hydrate and Huddle will be led by a licensed navigator. And so that person will be revealed each month so that you know who will be leading. However, the group Grotto overall will be led by me. I will be your pathfinder along the way as I share the different information to help you meet your inner oppressor with success and find the trail that leads to becoming a better ancestor. Just to recap, the group Grotto is a tent inside the online community that I host called the Base Camp. You'll get complimentary access to the group Grotto, our community of practice, as part of your membership in the Base Camp. You can choose to participate in any month you desire. You just choose whether you like the theme or if you have capacity. Each week, an action will be delivered, and you'll have the rest of that week to complete that particular action. Week 1, a briefing is delivered where I will share either in written or video format the theme for that month. The second week, I will share a doodling prompt, and that's where you'll grab your sketchbook and writing instruments in order to complete the doodling exercise. Week 3, I will share with you journaling prompts in order to capture the ramblings of your inner oppressor and then share inside the group Grotto. And then in week 4, we will assemble over a live text gathering in where we will use a chat feature inside the group Grotto on the fourth Sunday in each month in order to discuss what took place around that theme. Please note that there will be some months where we will not deliver a theme. Those are our active rest months, where the team will take a rest in order to recharge for the upcoming months. Those active rest months will be shared with you in advance so that you're aware of which months we will not be meeting to do the community of practice. Other than that, if you're ready to get rolling, be sure to share your comments about what's to come. And if you're not already a member inside the base camp, please go to innerfieldtrip.com, click on Become a Member, and start your membership so that you don't miss out on participating in the group Grotto, where we will do the Inner Field Trip quest together in community. Trek bravely.